probably do that ding. Oh mate, I've not squatted like that for a while. I'm gonna predict this video is gonna be 7 minutes 42 seconds from this moment. In this video, I want to share with you the 3 posts that you need to be doing on social media every single week in your network marketing business. That's when I use and enter intro. All right. Okay, Fraser Brooks here, and if you haven't already done so, please consider smashing that subscribe button, giving a big thumbs up, and leave me a comment once we're done here to let me know which post you're going to be doing first and foremost you're going to be focusing on. All right, so the 3 posts. You might have heard like people doing selfies and taking photos and adding the hashtags and all the captions and all this, but I want you to forget about all that in a moment. And I want you to imagine that if you only did these 3 posts on social media, you will grow a huge following, huge influence, and eventually huge profitability, right? People are going to want to buy your products, they're going to want to buy your services, and they're going to want to join your business. So post number 1, you've heard of this time and time again, is Facebook or Instagram live video. Now, lives are amazing. I know they're difficult to do, and I know you might not know what to talk about, but here's the thing. Apart from growing awareness and growing influence and growing confidence, what you're going to get from lives is you're going to get validation on what you're talking about. So imagine this. Imagine I start talking about Formula One, right? I'm talking about Formula One all the time, and I'm thinking, do my audience like this? Do they like this? Do they like this? And then Bob, Mary, Susan, and Derek, they start watching the lives, and they're like, I love Formula One too. Like, go Lewis Hamilton. Like, yeah, Max Verstappen, no way, right? They start talking about this. They start thinking about this. You're going to get confidence from the acceptance and validation from other people saying, that was an amazing live. I love that. I agree. You're awesome. So you have to be doing at least 1, if not 2 or 3 Facebook or Instagram lives every single week in your business. Now, what are you going to talk about in those live videos? Talk about how you've helped other people. Talk about how your journey's going. Talk about the passions and interests that you have. Talk about the people you've met, the places you've visited, the products that you've bought, because people want to know what you're doing with what your version of life is like. All right, the second, we got Facebook and Instagram live first. The second kind of post are Instagram Reels. Now you've probably heard of the upcoming, like the huge explosion of TikTok. TikTok's going amazing, TikTok's amazing. But Instagram Reels, instead of them buying TikTok, they just decided to make their own version. And it's blowing up right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to go and find another another YouTube video on how to create an Instagram Reel. And then what I want you to do is I want you, for the next 9 Instagram posts that you do, I want them all to be Reels. And here's a little tip for you. Instead of finding the photo that you've got the filter on, it's perfect angle, it's the one that you've chosen out of the 500 that your husband or your wife or your partner took for you the last time you went to the park, whatever it might be. I want you to use that photo as the cover of the reel. So imagine people are on your grid, it's just great photo, great photo, great photo, but when they click on it, it's going to be the reel, right? Which is going to be a 15-second, maybe a 30-second video, short format where you're maybe going to share the reason why you took this photo, or the story behind this photo, or 3 top tips, right? If you want a little extra tip with Reels, it should follow this 5-step process if you're going to give value. Number 1, in this video, I want to share with you the 3 top tips to XYZ. Number 2 is tip 1. Number 3 is tip 2. Number 4 is tip 3. And number 5 is telling you what your favorite tip was, or give me a thumbs up, give me a love heart, give me a comment, follow me, share this, whatever it might be. Very, very simple. 5 seconds for each one, 25-second reel. The last kind of post, and I'm not going to mention stories because I think you guys know that stories are important. The last sort of post I want to mention to you here are Instagram carousels. Now, carousels, like the kind of, that theme, that fun fair kind of attraction, it goes round and round and round. A carousel is when instead of posting 1 picture on your Instagram, you post many under the same post. And what you'll see on Instagram is when you have many photos, there's the photo, and then it'll have the little dots underneath it. So if you've got 3 photos, it'll have 3 dots. And the photo that you're on, the dot will appear. So if you've got 5 photos, it'll have 5 dots. And you can swipe, and the dots will kind of highlight, which is super, super cool. Now, here's the fun thing. When someone sees the first photo and keeps scrolling down, they log off Instagram, they log back in an hour later, 2 hours later, 5 hours later, the next day, and they see your post, they will now see the second photo in that carousel. And so that person can see you know, the same post that you've made, just a different version of it, time and time again. But right now, carousels are hot. Carousels are getting bumped up to the top of the newsfeed. Carousels are giving Facebook and Instagram so much data that you have to do it. So here's my challenge for you. Go ahead and do 1 to 3 Facebook Lives or Instagram Lives every single week from now on. Go ahead and do your next 9 Instagram posts should be Reels, and then focus to do 1 to 3 Instagram Reels every single week. And the last one, go and do your first Instagram carousel, right? And then aim to do one at least once a week. I promise you, if you stick with this and keep doing it and doing it and doing it, you are going to have massive results in your network marketing business. I can't wait to see what you're going to get. Now, before you go, do me a favor. If you want to be able to recruit more people in your network marketing business, or you want to be able to get those new people or get them duplicating, then click the link down below. You'll be able to get either I Dare You, I Double Dare You, or both of the copies of the books. I cannot wait to see what you like best about the books, but also smash the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and let me know down below in the comments what your favorite one of those 3 posts was and which one you're going to do next. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. How long was it?
6 minutes 38.
Oh, it wasn't too far. It was about a minute off.
Yeah.
That'll do.